Howdy y'all, considerable bulk here, joined as ever by Iraklis1908. Would you like to say hello?
Hello everyone. Hello Bulk.
Hello. Yeah, doing something very, very, very different today, which is we're going to run our first podcast. Bulk-Kast or it's Bulk-Kast basically. And the reason why we're doing
Bulk-Kast because may I say the reason?
Go ahead.
The reason is because in the last Bulkathon me and Bulk got destroyed.
Yes.
So for a while we will be stopping Bulkathons.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, I'm joking.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be talking today about well, it's a podcast, and there's a couple of two things or three or four things that we want to get covered today. And the first and most important is our experiences with Mortal Kombat 11. So, without further ado, oh, by the way, hi y'all, Bulkface.
Dave's
Dave's
Welcome.
in the chat. Hey Dave, how you doing? Bulkface. Right, okay. Iraklis is in the chat. Oh, hang on a minute, Iraklis is already in the chat. Anywho, so Mortal Kombat 11. I've written a few things down. We'll start off with general impressions. I know that maybe people who are going to be joining the chat will have their own impressions of Mortal Kombat 11. But we played a bunch of matches online against various randoms. Overall impressions. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. Overall impressions, Iraklis. Let's start with you. What are your overall thoughts on the game?
Okay, let's start with things that are objective. I mean, I will talk objectively.
Mm-hmm.
The game is slow AX, that everyone knows, and I will dare say that it doesn't look so hype to watch as MKX, in MKX, you know, things happen so fast, and you know, it's a very, how I can't even find the word in Greek.
I think there's a way different pace. There's a different feel to the game.
Yeah, plus that in MKX, okay, of course we were playing this game for a long time, mm-hmm. And of course it will play faster than it was playing back in 2015 or 2016. It's normal that people got better and better in this, and it's a fast game.
Yeah, MKX is very fast. Yeah, if anything,
natively,
MKX is like a child with ADHD, and Mortal Kombat 11 isn't. but I think it's a very positive change, and the speed is certainly is a talking point, but I don't think it's actually a negative point. I think you were going to say the same thing anyway.
Yes, it's not a slow game.
No,
it's just slower, notably.
Yeah, on screen.
MK11.
Dave said he absolutely loved it, which you know, it's good to see Dave and Paolo in the chat. This is the only thing that's slower.
Welcome, Paolo.
Is this and this? So in MK, look at that. I'm just stalking you down.
I think the forward, the walking isn't that much slower.
You could notice it though, and obviously
yes.
What we did miss is this. So in a couple of dashes, I can cover the whole screen in your face.
No.
Yeah? Well, you can't, but I can. So, boom. 2 dashes, I'm in your face. 2 dashes, I'm in your face. Oh my God, he looks like he's an elderly Greek chap at a disco. Now he looks like he's from Naruto. Anime AF. Anyway, yeah, it isn't that much. No, it isn't that much. What is the motion of your feet, basically. But things like actual hitting, that's the same speed, and you have the same opportunity to react. I'm too sexy for my members. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is the same speed. Shake his little touche on the catwalk. Indeed. All right. So, that's a minor thing. Overall, I'll say a few of my thoughts here. Please just jump in when you want to, Iraklis. First of all, straight away, I absolutely loved the game. I didn't think I would with only 5 characters in the build, but I absolutely loved MK11. I just didn't get a huge opportunity to play a bunch. Yeah, that's right. They're going to be adding what we hear is the dashing. So the back dashing and the forward dashing is going to be much improved. What we've seen on the reveal trailers is
I will jump in here.
Sure.
I heard that not every player will have the same dash. In some players dash will be faster and some slow. No, just like in MKX, I think.
Yeah, indeed, yes. I mean, so I'm on the blue line right here. So if I do a forward dash, it takes me to a line and a half. If you did a forward dash, it takes you less space. It takes you more space, actually. So your forward dash covers more distance than Kotal Khan's. Okay? Yeah, that's right. I think the main purpose of the beta, as Dave said, was to, get a bunch of people playing online and see how it all worked. Because one thing that we didn't hear a lot from people playing the American stress test was the experience online. Corny's doing. Yes, indeed. Okay, so getting
Welcome,
back to
Carlos.
So yeah, is Carlos in? Hey Carlos, how you doing there? There's someone that played the beta a lot. So we're just talking about the beta, Carlos, and our impressions on the game itself. So yeah, I think that I absolutely loved it. I loved MK11 in the build that we had, and there was a few reasons why. Number one was it was incredibly neutral heavy to what I understand, and when I say neutral, I don't mean last night I bumped into 2 players in MKX, obviously because the beta's finished, who did this, and Iraklis will do the same thing, I'm sure. This is neutral. Look at my godlike nooch. Oh yeah. And
I only do that versus you, actually. I don't know.
So there's that godlike nooch, and then you'd come in and hit them, and they'd be like, oh, oops, maybe my neutral ain't so neutral or godlike. Any chance you can to take my meter. Okay. Right. So yeah. But what you have in MK11 rather, is you would use spacing, and a lot of the characters had long-range normals and advancing normals. We used Cabal, both Iraklis and I used Cabal, and spent most of my time around this sort of range, throwing out back 1-2. Back 1-2, back 1-2, which with Cabal had swords. Oh, yours is a bit of a pea shooter, really. So,
yes, it's slower. It's the second hit is lap dance distance.
Yeah, but if let's example, Iraklis wanted to come forward and use his back 1-2, he needs to be in this sort of range. Okay, as he comes forward, if I get it right, look at my nooch. Oh my god. Is that just godlike? There we go. Alright. So I'd be especially on the jump-ins. Oh, jump-in, Cabal's standing 3. So his standing 3 as an anti-air was just outrageous. So I reckon I could do that here. If you jump at me.
Okay.
Right, try again. Try again. Oh, there we go. So yeah, Cabal's stand 3 anti-air was like this, and you could cancel it into nomad spin. So you could get a full combo on an anti-air, like so. And you could do the same with back 1 as well. 2 punt. Like that, you mean? All right. So
could you do start a combo with
yes.
MK 2?
Yeah, but only it treated it the same like any other fighting game in the history of ever, where you do a jump in and you can continue. Not like MKX, because obviously you didn't get the pop up.
Yeah, not like that.
Yeah, but an NJP in MK11 just is like any other fighting game in the world in the history of ever. You could just come in and do a combo. All right. That's what I found. Anyway, let's get through some of these points because we've got a lot to get through. Okay, right. The neutral. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really great game, not just a good fighting game. There's plenty of those around, but I think it's going to be a really great game because of a few things, and one of them is and I said this to Iraklis. I think we were talking about it. We weren't messing. No, I think we were talking about it. It really rewards defense. What about combos?
Yes.
I heard it will be required to memorize because of the charge of some special hits. We'll get to combos. Basically, Paolo, don't be worried about combos. Without any kind of looking up, I didn't go on YouTube, I didn't go on the internet, I didn't go on the forums, I just figured it out as I was playing over a couple of days, and with Cabal I was getting 43 to 45% combos with literally no skill, no talent. The combo damage is absolutely there, and it's done in a way which I think will suit everyone who comes from this game or other games, because it's not like you can keep on spamming Half-Life combos. There's
yes, because the high damage combos depend a lot on crushing blows.
Yes, exactly. So they're all one and done. Yeah.
Yes.
So, example, my big combos were coming from doing a crushing blow with Cabal, and you only get one crushing blow per entire match. So that one time that you've done the combo is like doing a 3-bar corner combo with our man Kotal here. Get in the corner, dude. So if I did a 3-bar sugar. If I do a 3-bar corner combo with our man Kotal, then it's the same thing. I'm only ever going to get that once per match if I'm very lucky. That 45% or 43% took 1 or 2 of my defensive bars, offensive bars of meter, and it took my crushing blow. So I wouldn't ever be able to do that one again. Okay? That being said, there are other crushing blow opportunities, but you're not probably going to get them all the time, because that'll be from like your down 2 or your throw or something like that. So yeah, I think it rewards defense. If you play like better players than I do, but I know I play this way. I play like this in MKX.
Exactly.
Anyone who's played me will know I play like this. So I watch what Iraklis is doing, and Iraklis throws a bunch of attacks at me. That's not an attack. That's a teabag. Alright, so I know to block that low, and there's my chance to counter poke. Alright, so here, that's a low, there's my chance to counter poke. So it's not turtling. Turtling is like this, where you're going backwards and you're throwing out the odd projectile if you've got a good projectile, catching the forward movement. That's turtling. I think,
which can be seen a lot in Street Fighter, especially the last one, right?
I think Street Fighter is more like this, because everyone's tools are basically the same. Kotal like, good crab hammer, you're nuts. Okay. All right. So, where are we? And by the way, anyone in the chat or anyone who's going to watch this, hey Tyler, I didn't see you there. So I see Tyler's in there. Okay. We're not trying to teach you how to do fighting games. That's totally not what we're saying here. We've just played the game. We've got some impressions, as both Iraklis and I are old school gamers, from as far back as like Street Fighter 2, when it was in arcades. So, you know. Yeah.
Another thing I would like to say, I think that the lack of running is a better thing for MK11, because it gives you time to think how you will unlock opponent's defense.
Absolutely, or even
With,
if Iraklis is blocking me, and blocking Kotal, as we know, is very easy. All you got to do is hold down back, or down and block. Alright, if he holds down and block, as a Kotal player, I am completely stuffed. I can't launch him at all. There's nothing I can do to launch this guy right now. Okay, none of my strings will hit him for a launcher overhead. Alright? But with Quan Chi, if I say just block standing high, then he's got a low, he's got that low, and then once I start blocking low, he's got the overhead. So this is the big difference between MKX and MK11, is you don't just jump in, rush me down and kill me with your mix. That's not what the game's all about. And I think what Paolo just said, so it's a totally different approach. I think there's something for everybody, and that's the key. Is that if you want to develop a game where you sit back and turtle, and you maybe a Jade player, and you throw glaives out here, glaives up here, put your dust on, so you're invulnerable, your aura. Then you could sit back here.
You have things to do in every aspect of the game. I mean, either you are full screen or mid screen or lap dance
yes.
Distance.
Yes, absolutely.
You have things to do.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for saying what I wanted to say. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm a gorilla. So I will sit here, I will do my best to see what you're going to do, predict what you're going to do, and block you correctly, and then when you do something which is minus enough for me to punish, then it's full combo punish. Okay, so Iraklis will do me a solid and do something minus enough for me to get my offense started. Okay?
Okay, easy.
Then.
Wait.
There you go. There you go. You get a full combo punish. Alright? Alright, there you go.
Yeah.
If you are also the mid-range player who tries to catch each other at this range, then absolutely the whole game is for you as well. There you go. And then I'm just getting into a bully mode. There we go. And you can bully too. So I think the game overall rewards defense instead of like this game, which is rewarding you for doing this. Okay?
This.
Yes, MKX rewards you massively for running and hitting, running and hitting, running and hitting. There you go. Alright, next thing.
Not with quality, but...
Now, when I played the launch at the MK11 reveal, the zoning I felt wasn't an issue at all. Because things like double projectiles like Baraka's Twin Spark, or the double glaives from it's a different approach. So even the really big projectiles. So could you do an EX skull, please? You could just jump straight over it like that. So even if he did two skulls, which you can't in this game, you would be able to do one jump and you'd jump right over it. Also, something I was doing toward the end of the beta was flawless blocking. So he'd do a skull. Yeah, flawless. Go on. There you go. And I'd do a block just in time, and I wouldn't take any chip damage, which was really, really good. It was a great feature.
I think the flawless block is like doing the parry with Kotal. I mean,
I think
it needs something like that in timing. Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, but the good thing is Kotal's got a parry as well. Alright, so that's...
And what I want to say is the game is much more enjoyable than it looks. When you play it, it's very enjoyable.
It's such an enjoyable game.
It might, even if you don't know, I didn't do the combos that Bulk did with the crashing blows and stuff. I did around 20% combos.
20% combos.
But I had my strategy, and that led me to some very nice victories that involved fatal blows and stuff.
Yeah,
and I like the game when it goes to the the 1/3 of life.
Oh yes.
Health bar, health meter.
Yeah.
And,
before we just a bit of housekeeping. Hello Blitz, hello Dark Lord, and hello Moose. Good to see you. Right, carry on.
Welcome, guys. Blitz.
Yeah, welcome.
What's up?
What's up?
And you know what I enjoyed?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not because it benefited me, but I enjoyed because of the good of the game. I mean, the justice.
Yeah, I agree.
There were some scorpions, for example. I happen to play a lot against scorpions that were better than me in combos. Okay, they use stuff. They use combos, big combos with crashing blows, etc. But they didn't respect some things, like, for example, the most
Scorpion's
important,
a good example.
the fatal blow. The fatal
absolutely.
blow. I beat so many scorpions because they were playing as if they were playing in MKX, or like they don't care what I am capable of doing.
Yeah, so Kotal doesn't have anything that's particularly unsafe, but if you did like a sky drop for reasons. Sorry to you.
Yeah.
So this is like a scorpion doing their teleport, and oops, I got hit by that. Go on, do it, you know you want to. There you go. There you go. So you'd be able to punish him or her. Oh, I pressed down. For doing Scorpion things. So yeah, Scorpion did have some intense pressure, but he was still a very, very unsafe. Oh my god, he did it. There you go. He's still a very unsafe character at heart. There you go. Alright, so you can run wild offense, yes. Scorpion players in the beta were running wild offense. I don't think that's lost to anybody. There's still a degree of mix. Please don't anyone think who likes doing overhead low mix-ups that there's no mix at all. There is mix. Hey Lloyd, how you doing? Hello Bam Bam Gaming 12. Day's been long.
Welcome, guys.
But it's great
Welcome,
now. And if you want to play long range, you can play long range. You want to play in your face, you can play in your face. I can't believe he just did that. Seriously? Okay. Right. Neutral, defense, zoning, speed, damage I kind of touched on. Right. Bunch of cameras on a table. Yeah. No. See, I've only got one camera. Sorry, Moose. And Iraklis hasn't got his camera yet. Okay. Damage, I did touch on that. Without doing anything particularly insane, I was getting up to 43-45% regular combos. I got basically 50% when I used my fatal blow in a combo, which is pretty cool. So the damage is there, which is great, which as a Kotal player, I get even more enthused about, because I can do things like this. There we go, and everything I do causes more and more damage. If you know what I mean. There you go. There you go.
The game already seems more balanced than MKX.
Oh, absolutely. Right.
But
Okay. Aesthetics. Now,
yes.
let's do the. You know, if you remember back in the day, we used to get magazines of computer and video games and stuff, and you'd rate games on their graphics, their sounds, their music and sounds, what it was like to play, and whether you'd play it for a long time. Do you remember that?
Yes, I used to buy Game Pro magazine.
Okay. Mine was I used to buy a magazine
Games?
called. It was I used to buy computer and video games, and then I used to buy a magazine called Mean Machine, or Mean Machines, I think it was.
I haven't heard of it. Anyway,
It's a bit old.
but yeah, there were some, how can I say it? It says how much it rates the game out to 5.
Yeah. Okay. So
4 out of 5 in graphics, in sound, in
So if we said should we say out of 10? What do you think for graphics out of 10? For MK11?
10.
Me too.
10.
10. 3. Sound.
It's 10.
Sound effects and music.
So far, slightly better than MKX.
Okay.
Slightly better.
For me, sound effects is a straight up 10. Music is a 2. Just like MKX. I think actually just like Injustice 2, the menu music, menu music for Injustice 2 is awesome. The rest of the game music is really, really, really bad. You like the
when you told
Black
me
Dragon
sound
Fight Club
effects,
music? Black Dragon Fight Club
when you
music.
said
Sorry, say again.
when you said sound effects, I thought you meant music also.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
everything.
understand. No, sound effect. One thing I think Mortal Kombat does.
What Bulk said, yes.
Yeah. One thing I think Mortal Kombat does better than other fighting games is sounds like this. Yeah?
Yes.
These bone crunching, and even the block sound. Grabbing someone, that's a real grabby sound, you know. You could, the bone slap, you could feel it. You could really feel it. So I like the sound effects in Mortal Kombat X and in 11. I never played 9. But the music, I mean, I don't even remember.
Yeah, way worse.
I don't remember any of the music from. It's not. Without being cliche, we don't have in Mortal Kombat, apart from the song, Mortal Kombat. Apart from that one, we don't have the da 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 da. You know, we don't have the Guile theme. We don't have any of the iconic game music. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What about chat? Do you have any? Does chat have any great all-time fighting game music, or do they all come from Street Fighter? Yeah, that's right.
I know
the Guile
that
theme for the comeback for sure. Yeah, okay. Every time there's a comeback, Guile theme.
And
yeah, I agree with you, Tyler. Yeah, Guilty Gear. Yeah, the music in Guilty Gear is pretty cool, but not many people watch Guilty Gear. You know, the people who play it obviously love it, but there's not a lot of people that watch it. Okay.
I remember the soundtrack of I mean, the music in Tekken 2 was my favorite.
Yeah, Tekken 5, Street Fighter. Yeah, Street Fighter original.
For me, Tekken 2 is the best.
Yeah. Hey, Whit, how you doing? We're talking about music, Whit, in video
Welcome,
games.
Whit.
Okay, I'm going to throw this one out there. Final Fantasy VII music. better than all other fighting games apart from Street Fighter, maybe? Probably better than Street Fighter music? Why do fighting games find it so difficult to do music? I don't know. What have you?
MK3 had the best soundtrack.
And yet I had MK3 because it was what I used to play at school. I used to take my PlayStation into school and we used to play, that was one of the games we used to play. And I don't remember a single song from that game. You know what I mean?
Well, songs exactly. I mean, from
Akuma's theme from Street Fighter 3. Okay. Yeah. Again, it's all Street Fighter, isn't it? There's a lot of Street Fighter going on. Capcom do anime graphics and awesome music. End. Right. Gameplay. What do you reckon on the gameplay out of 10?
Gameplay. Okay.
The rude sandstorm.
I like that it's very. You know, it feels so smooth. That I like.
I'm gonna go out there.
Before I play MK11, I hated the idea that there was no running because I'm addicted to running. I like this.
Only because Quan Chi just looks so godlike when he runs. Let's all take a moment to appreciate the Quan Chi run, shall we, people? Here it comes. I'm being attacked by Naldo. Bane mentioned that too. MK11 feels sweet. Yeah, to me, if I didn't say basically 10, I would say it was a 9.5 gameplay. From the mechanics to the smoothness to the way it's been thought out, the crushing blows, the fatal blows, the fact that you've got these recharging meter systems, which I don't think are a novelty. I think they are a very positive change. People in school used to think that I'd fake them, that'd make them faster. Quan Chi looks like a weeb when he runs. Quan Chi, the original weeboo. Yeah. And what, you know, if you're, oh seriously, oh come on. Get back in your portal. Get back in your portal. Right. In a Hokage. No, seriously?
Blood.
How many times do we get to see this X-ray? Just drink it in, people. People still think that. Yes, it is true. What Moose has said is right. What about breakaway mechanics? Yeah, the mechanics. I was an enormous fan, because I didn't know how to do them straight away. That was the thing, is that it's not written down anywhere in the game. Your universal mechanics, all of them. The roll away, effectively the combo breaker, universal wake ups, the way you use your defensive meter, your offensive meter. It didn't seem to. Was it written down anywhere? Am I making a mistake here?
Wait, in MK11 you mean?
Yeah.
It was written the roll away, break away. Yeah, they were written.
But
in the basic moves.
But the wake ups and the breakout weren't, were they?
Yeah, they were. They were.
They were?
Yes.
Okay, chat. That's how much I looked at the menus. Yeah. I'm not saying all I did is get online and play a bunch of matches, but all I did is play a bunch of games online. Sorry. Come to Bulk. He's got all of the information. Okay. All right. So I liked it because yes, it got you out of a and so let's say I'm here with Kotal. And I'm doing a 1-bar combo, and then I might try, and then he does his breaker. I've used one of my 2 offensive meters. Iraklis has just used both of his defensive meters. So he is, like Quan Chi, on his back with no defensive options, because it takes 1 bar of defensive meter to do a wake-up attack. So if he wants to do a wake-up attack, he can't. So right now, he has to hold all of this. I've still got 1 bar of offensive meter, so I can still make stuff hurt if I wanted to. And you can obviously... you can also... Hey, Christos! Stop talking play. No, we're not here to play. We're just here to... we're here to talk about some concepts today. This is dirty, by the way. That didn't cost me. That cost me 5% health.
But you know, even with blocking, without using defensive meters.
Yeah, and then you use a defensive meter to do interactables, wake-up attacks as well. So if you wanted to, if Iraklis jumped out of the wall, like did a wall jump. This stage doesn't have a wall. Actually, this is just a straight up plain stage, isn't it? Yeah, so if there was a wall jump, he'd use 1 bar of defensive meter. If I then caught him on the lances, if he jumped forward, like now, and I caught him on the lances and did a full combo, then he can't do a breakaway. So I don't think breakaway is broken at all. I think when I was playing, I was using it as a last resort mechanic.
Yeah,
in most
exactly.
situations,
we are very...
because you have to really think when you want to do it.
Wake-up attacks. When you do wake-up attacks in MK11, do you use 1 meter, what meter? Offensive or defensive?
When you are doing what? Breakaway? Defensive?
Not breakaway. When you do wake-up?
Defensive and offensive. 1 of each.
1 of each?
Yeah,
okay.
1 of each. Iraklis obviously did a lot of waking up.
Yes,
so Tyler's got a point there. He's saying, well, there are points when you'd be maybe Scorpion doing a long, extended 1 or 2 offensive meter combo. So you'd use 1 or both of your bars to do this big combo, and your opponent, and I know I was doing this, was waiting for the moment you'd spend 1 of your offensive meters and break away. Okay, and then a Scorpion would be doing a move which has a... Hey Lloyd, welcome back. He'd do a move which would have a long recovery, like all Scorpion special moves do, like his EX teleport or something. And you would be on the floor at the moment. But then you'd get up and you'd be able to straight up full combo punish. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was a good thing. Personally, I think that's a good thing. Maybe the meta is going to evolve where you are predicting when your opponent will break away. Maybe there's always going to be example if Iraklis has the meter in MKX and don't block this.
Will he break?
Yeah, don't block this, Iraklis. But break if you want to break. If I did this with Kotal, he knows he wants to break this because that's basically going to be 45%. There may be safe combo options, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Haruken Sanchez, Shaolin Boy 420, good to see you. Or if Kotal does this, and then does this, he knows he wants to break really, really, really soon. So let me just get a... Now, yes, seriously? Right, delay my wake up. Right, if I do that, and I do this, now Iraklis knows he really wants to break that, because it's going to end the match. Okay?
The thing is, I can't break it whenever I want in MK11. I have to be in the air. That's
yes,
the thing.
And that was another thing. Cabal had a combo path, whether it was 1-1-1 into spin or back 1-2 into spin or whatever, where your opponent was grounded, so you couldn't break it until he got to much later on in the combo, and had caused some damage already, which I think was good too. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I hope Kotal has something like that too. But they kind of need that. They need to be able to cause damage when they can, simply because they don't have the high-low mix-up anymore. So it's not like you're getting damage whenever, every second time you attack, you're getting a combo. That's not what's happening at all, and that's what happens in MKX, statistically. Because if everything's down to 50-50, that means half the time you're hitting and half the time you're being blocked through sheer luck. Is my maths just really off there, or I don't know? Okay. Right. Anything else on gameplay? And that's the defensive and offensive meters. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed using the defensive and offensive meters. I really enjoyed the fact that you only had 2 of each and that they recharged. I enjoyed that.
Also, I like the difference between the fatal blow, that it will occur at some point 90% or more in the game, but the timing is right.
Yeah.
I think it's much better than the X-ray, and I think it's more fair that the cooldown is the same for everyone.
Not a lot of these things use once. That's it. So fatal blow.
It's not relevant. Yes, it's not relevant to spamming the projectiles and.
Yeah, that's right. So it's not great to do that. Hey Lloyd, we're doing wonderfully, thank you. Great to see you. What? Come on, NRS, what happened there? Okay. So, what was I've just closed the chat down on my phone. I think Tyler had basically hit it on the head. Tyler, does that mean? Yeah, it's going to be different strategies. Now, in terms of what I think NRS have managed to do, whether they intended to or not, is I think they found a halfway between a very old school game, like Street Fighter 2 or Mortal Kombat 2.
Exactly.
No meter, very basic mechanics. It's just about your spacing and whether or not you get hit by this or not. Okay? Or hit by this or not. Yeah? And to the games that we now basically have, this Mortal Kombat X is not by any means super complicated. It's got 3 bars. It's got your health bar, it's got your stamina bar, and it's got your special move EX meter at the bottom. Most games have something very similar now. Something like Guilty Gear can have, like, it seems like some of the characters have 5 bars on the screen. Crushing blows are basically in-match brutalities. The crushing blows, every time they do one, they should basically just say finish him. But what I like about it is that the crushing blows are one and done, except for Cabal. If you did his down back 4, he did a mid hook, and on counter hit, that's a crushing blow. If you did it again on counter hit and you knew it was going to be a counter hit, you just pressed your amplify button, your meter burn button, and he got another crushing blow. So you managed to get 2 crushing blows for the same move. I think they're going to remove that from the final game, because that was very, very strong. It meant that I could get 90% of combo damage from the same move in one match.
I think another thing is that with that system with the crashing blows, there are going to be many crashing blows. Every
they're all written as well. They're going to be written in the moves list, which currently they're not.
Yes, every move, basic or special, it will be rewarded. It will be worth doing.
Yes.
In MKX, we had some moves that we didn't use, maybe, like this. I never use this.
Yes. So there's moves in the move list that, absolutely. Because we had 3 days with it, and there was no practice mode. I played towers like twice just to get a rough idea as to what Cabal's fastest punish buttons might be, and what was a bit safe and what was not safe. So I just had to look a little bit of basic frame data, but I didn't spend a lot of time labbing the game. at all. Another thing that I did do from my second day is I played with holding the crushing blow on my controls.
I never do too.
I was doing that because you do a down 2 to finish the round. You didn't want that to become your crushing blow. You couldn't use it later
because you win anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna win anyway. You don't want to waste it. So I was doing that. Plenty to share if the chainsaw gets involved.
What do you have to press?
You hold the button down.
What do you have to hold?
So you hold the button down. So if I walk up to Quan Chi and I do my down, this is complex NRS combo management. Are you ready? You hold down and you press 2. You don't press down. There you go. Now if I went up to you and did tap, then that would not, and it was counter hit, so you had to be doing a high blow. Can you do a high? Like a stand 1? Can you do a stand 1? Yeah, okay, so that's high. So if I do that, that's a high crush, and that's when you'd trigger the crushing blow on the down 2, and you can combo from that very easily, and it does damage anyway. It does huge damage.
That is considered.
Yeah, I got
that's
like,
considered punish.
Or yeah, it's a punish. Counter.
Whiff punish.
Yes.
Counter.
Yeah, I got
What's the difference?
nearly 50%. Whiff punish. Okay, whiff punish for viewers is if I do this. Oh, sorry. He's
no.
so if I do this. Oh, sorry.
No.
If I do this. There you go.
Look, you're normal.
If I'm just out of range. Oh, will you stop getting hit in the chin?
I'm Quan Chi, I can't do it.
Alright, okay, let's just make it simple. Right, you stay there, stay there.
Sure?
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, don't move. It helps if you don't move. If I do this... Oh, for God's sake. There. Yeah.
Do it.
So I've got recovery. So what I'll do is I'll do 1-1 and I'll try and block. Yeah? So... There you go. Alright, so I'll do 1-1 and so what I'll do is I'll do 1-1, block, yeah? See if you can whiff punish. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, do it again.
I will. You just stop moving. There you go.
Okay. Do it again. I don't have much.
Yeah, okay, see...
I'm
maybe
slow.
if I just do forward 1. I'll do forward 1. Ready?
It's a mid.
We are so good at this. Maybe back 1. There you go. Alright. So I'm doing a high.
Oh my god, I suck.
You need to hit you down to way earlier. That's it. So I was holding block. We're professionals. Real professionals. Alright. Now, so again, let's go back to here. So if I did come forward, and then you stand up, please. Lovely. And you do your stand 1. Yeah? Stand 1? Alright, so he's doing stand 1, and I just go tap. Alright, so that would not trigger the crushing blow, but if I did this, that would trigger the crushing blow. Okay? Does that make sense?
Wait a minute.
So if
what's the difference between...
All I did was the difference is hold the button. Hang on, where's the screwdriver? Hold it down. Crushing blow. Okay? So if you didn't want the crushing blow, you made sure you didn't hold it down. And I think you got like about a 10 frame window. So you don't have a long time, but you don't have a short time, if you know what I mean. Right, I'm just a broke youngster, but I am determined to get the EU version sometime. That's because you know where it's at, Mr. Daruki. If it triggers the crushing blow, does it still trade? No, because he does a high. He does a high.
High?
Yeah, that's never going to hit me. Even if he does a high at the same time as my down 2, like a throw. Can you throw? Throw. All right, so there. Okay. Even if he does it at the same time, there is no trade.
Again? Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I stood up into it. All right. There's no trade. Alright, and the best one was when you think they're going to throw, because the throw animation was long enough for you to react to. So if I did... Oh, he stood up, didn't he? He stood up. He had one job! Welcome back, Blitz. So if I do that, the throw animation is really long, so I'm going to throw and block. Throw and block. You're meant to down 2. Alright, you ready? We're professionals. You ready? When you see the throw, go over your head, then down 2. Try again. That's it. And that's how you punish a throw in Mortal Kombat 11 for about 40% damage of any character. Okay? Because from there, they go a little bit higher in the air, and you get your damage from your combo. Showing some... Is it? My moves are on show. No, literally. This is the only shirt I had out that was yeah. It's so late. I didn't want to take a fresh shirt out of the cupboard, so this is just the one that happened to be lying around. I was wearing this the other day. Anyway, right. Getting back to longevity. Do we think MK11 is going to be a long-lived game? Mr. Cleese. They call him Mr. Cleese.
What? Did you ask me?
Do we think MK11 is going to be a game that we'll be playing for a long time?
That I don't know. I think yes, because I have a feeling that the NetherRealm Studios will support this game as never before, like any other game.
I think
and
so too.
I think that people that play the game, many of people that used to think it's slow, it's not hype, and now play the game, they have changed their mind.
I agree. I think the beta has really silenced a lot of critics, because the game is really very, very good. I don't know if we can express that any clearer.
No, you have to play it.
Yeah, MK11... Well, I don't even know if you have to play it. You can watch some stuff that's on the internet now and get excited
I think
for
if
it.
you don't play it, you won't have the same impact in your, opinion.
Interesting. So the reason why I'm doing this right now and not, I don't know,
That's a whiff.
learning how to play the violin, is because I started watching Mortal Kombat X tournaments on YouTube in 2016. So I was watching. It was actually the Combat Cup and Conquest series with Echo and Aquaman and Mindset and Doughboy. So I was watching those. So watching MKX for me got me back into playing video games. Period. Magic. Jesus. Taruki, you're not too far off the point. Alright, so for me, watching MKX was just an absolute eye-opener for me. I hadn't played a fighting game before MKX since... Here, let me just make it worthwhile you're doing it. I don't know about that chip. Oh, okay, that's a lot of chip. That's hella chip. Jeez, I didn't realise it was that bad. That's hella chip. Damn. Chippity chip chip chip. So I think people would watch. I think people would watch. Thanks, Blitz. I think people would watch MK11 footage and have the same. It would have the same sort of effect. I know that I've just coming to the end. Did you watch E-League? The MK11 E-League?
No.
Okay, it just happened. It was on the 31st, and I've just watched the replay, and it was hosted by Ultra David and Aquaman, and it was basically, what was it? 8 players. Rio, Big D, Honeybee, Dragon, and then there was a couple of YouTubers. If someone in the chat knows what I'm talking about, then please do chip in. But there were 8 players, and they had from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. 2 till 6 on the 31st, the last day of the American beta. Yeah, and they had to get points by winning matches for those 4 hours. Okay.
What happened in that event? I didn't watch. I wasn't
it was really
home,
good. 4 hours and 8 minutes. So is that how long it went for? 4 hours and 8 minutes. Okay. I think I haven't finished it completely. I've got like 6 minutes of footage to go. But basically, oh, is that Dave showing the link for the thing? Thank you, Dave. Basically, Rio won it. And he was speed running it. He wasn't losing rounds. That was one thing. Also, he made a Heidi account and got 55 losses, so no one turned him down at all. But then you say that, and okay, he was getting lots of matches straight away, but he still didn't lose a match until 3 hours and 45 minutes into the thing. He didn't lose a single match. Yeah.
Was he allowed to decline or something?
I think they all were. Yeah, they were all allowed to decline. But no one was declining him because his record was like 0 and 55. which is I wouldn't do it, but it's genius. But then, having said that, Ketchup and Mustard ran with a Heidi. I think who else ran? Big D ran with a Heidi account, and I think Killer Shinnok ran with a Heidi account. Swede is in poker. Yeah, Swede is probably in a Heidi account doing MK11 right now. But then Honeybee and Dragon and Scar, they didn't run with Heidi accounts, and for the first 2 hours, Honeybee was in last place because everyone declined him, and, and then when he did get matched up, he'd get matched up against like Costner, or he'd get matched up against Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox was online, happened to play Honeybee because he just got matched up with him. Yeah, so yeah, it was really good. Anyway, the whole point of saying that, if you haven't watched it, chat, please go and put it on your to watch list from on your YouTube. I think it's absolutely worthwhile doing. It's 4 hours of pure entertainment, and the action that you got to see, even though not all of the combos were optimal, but you did get to see all the mechanics being used. You got to see top players like Honeybee and Dragon and Scar and Rio do work, and Mustard actually, so Ketchup and Mustard. Only Mustard played. Right. Yeah, so definitely do that. Yeah, good job, Turner. Good job, Tyler. You do that. Right. Okay, next thing. So I personally, I think MK11, based on the 3 days play that I managed to do, and a little bit at the reveal event, I think when you figure in the fact that these games, NRS games, have superb one-player content. They've got the story mode, they've got the towers, they've got a lot of variety there, enough for about a year. The online, once you've got that, you've got the online, and the online gaming that Iraklis and I know Lloyd and other players in the chat, Lloyd especially, we basically only do online playing. We don't do one-player stuff, and there's so much variety online because there's so many players playing it. And Lloyd earlier in the chat said he's still going to be playing MKX, even though he will pick up MK11, I'm sure. But this game is still very addictive, even though it's broken AF. Yeah?
Yes. It's a different game, and that's why it will stay partly alive. I mean, I think even with the MK11, some play each other with in MKX for fun sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, absolutely. I think there's a
because
place for
it's
both. Hey,
just
Octo,
like
how you
you
doing?
will play.
Sorry, I just said hello to Octo.
Octobot, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Hola.
Mr. Daruki, stop saying such self-defamating stuff. You're never going to afford a copy of MK11 at that rate. Yeah. Right. So,
And what you said about the story mode, I think if you see trailer, they are just like a Hollywood movie. I mean, you know, the Avengers level.
the old school, new school
Type of-
trailer is my favourite video game trailer for a long time. The old school, new school. What's Blitz keeping up with
Yes,
the classics?
and the trailer, you know,
Yeah, all of the
original.
reveal trailers and all of that, there's all been fantastic. Yeah, the original reveal trailer, the first MK11 reveal trailer, that was just so massively hype. I managed to convince 3 of my friends to come with me to the reveal event in London, based on the reveal trailer. So they, yeah, I'm good, Octo, not bad at all. So yeah, right. Moving on, I think we've covered. We love the game. The neutral. Should we give everyone a demonstration of real neutral right now? Are you ready?
Okay.
No, not that. No, real neutral. I mean, real godlike neutral. Here we go. This is playing the. No, not that. Don't hit me.
No, take it. Okay.
Here we go.
Neutral. Okay.
I hope you guys are excited about this, because you're going to be seeing a lot of this, not only in MK11 but also in MKX, from everyone who's watched high-level stuff and thinks that this is where it's at. Oh yeah. Lloyd, have you come across any online players who do this? For those who weren't here earlier in the chat, I came across 2 players on MKX, obviously, who did this for the whole match, and then Iraklis would be me, and he would just come straight in and hit me. Now you can come and hit me. And they wouldn't do anything about it. They just kept going backwards, forwards, 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 and they didn't know what to do with it. So yeah, this is.
I remember you in Bulk-Kast, in the last Bulk-Kast.
Do the mid-screen pizza glitch. Oh, is that where it crosses over? Is that where you can get the pizza to cross sides? I'm not sure about that one. I've not done it. I think what Lloyd is saying is you get the pizza to cross both. You get the pizza to you get the pizza to cross over. Yeah.
Lloyd was doing it last night in his stream.
Lloyd has execution in spades. Yeah. He's an executioner. Lloyd full-time wears a... Thanks, Blitz. Lloyd full-time wears a black outfit with face mask and an axe. Alright. So, next is we have some announcements to make.
We do?
We do, yeah. We've got... one second, let me just get off audio. Yeah, Tyler's got it. Right, give us a second, guys. I'm going to get a glass of water. Right, how do I go to... Tell me if the screen goes blue. Is the screen gone blue? Great. Right, I'm back. Someone did 111% with Sun. With Sun God? Water in the plants. Okay, right. It's okay. It's okay. I'm back. Right. Now, someone already alluded to it. We have. Some news for people. Obviously, this game is going to become less YouTubed, for want of a better. Oh, you got hit by that. Alright. This game is going to become less YouTubed from the 23rd of April, for obvious reasons. So, Iraklis and I have got. We want to do a few things before the 23rd of April, and one of them, obviously, is to continue doing as many Bulk-Kathons as we can. Screen is blue. Okay, thanks for the message. And the second thing we want to do is we want to hold a tournament. Now, Iraklis and I are going to throw. We've had a look around the back of our sofa. I've had a look. I've rummaged around. I've managed to scrape every penny I can. We're going to put up £100 to the winner of the tournament, which we feel, at the moment, we can hold it on the 22nd of April, which is a Monday. Okay? So, yeah, that's a cash bonus from me and from Iraklis, just to say thank you, MKX, and thank you for the people who are involved in the Bulk-Kathon. Alright? Yeah, that's right, Wit. Join Bulk-Kathon, and all you have to do is win. Okay?
Wit, you are welcome too, if you want to.
Indeed. Yeah. Just join the Bulk-Kathon group, get involved in the Bulk-Kathon Koths, which we'll be holding once or twice a week from now until the 22nd, so we've still got... Hey Joe, how you doing? You on Xbox?
Welcome, Joe.
It's okay, Wit, no one's perfect.
What's up, Joey?
Yeah, Wit's on Xbox, no one's perfect. I'm screwed, faces so many bad matchups. Hey ho, you're in it. What? Yeah, it's, the way it goes, you never know who you're going to be facing, you never know who you're going to be drawn against. We're going to do a completely random draw with the players from the group that Lloyd and Octo are all, and Paolo, who still, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but
I also have thought how the draw will be, so in order to be fair and square.
Yeah, good, okay.
Anyway,
Fantastic.
I'm gonna...
No, that's fine.
We will talk about it.
Yeah, no. Random or fair and square, I think we can do that. We can, if we have enough King of the Hills between now and then, we'll have a good idea about seeding. So at the moment, there are one or two players that look very, very strong in our group, and they may be seeded first place, and then the other folk would be, the other players would be a little bit lower down in the seeding, so you'd get matched like 1 versus 16, and then 2 versus 15, and so on. Okay, so yeah, that's what... No love for us Xbox players. Well, sorry, PS4 is where it's at. There you go, have that. Oh, this is another thing as well. Sorry, if you want to get ready for MK11, yeah, do this. Hang on. Where are I? Oh, Iraklis stand. There you do a lot of that. Okay, when if in doubt, do this. If in doubt, just come up and do that. You are training for MK11. There you go.
Yeah, the down 2 is the same.
Yeah, but you can combo from every down 2 you do.
If you could do crashing blow, you mean?
No, you can combo from a standard down 2.
Ah.
I have a pretty good feeling. I think it's a lot easier to down to combo from a down 2 in MK11 than it from a standard down 2 as well. Sun God is a bad matchup for Leatherface, right? Sun God is a bad matchup for everybody. Okay? That's my... I don't know if my... Bulk, you like it? I love MK11 Octo. I think it's gonna change the way we view metered fighting games for a very, very long time. Because I think what we're looking at with MKX is you're looking here at peak metered fighting game. It doesn't get any more intense than this, with the ways you can use your meter and armor for everything. Obviously, just not Quan Chi and Kotal Khan. But if you used another character, then it would be armored everything. Yeah, even Skydrop. Skydrop worked. Try again. Hang on. Go on. Oh, Skydrop worked. So you know, in MKX, if you run out of defensive knowledge, you hit your armor. In MK11, that's not an option because there is no armor, which I think is fantastic. Would it improve a lot with simple dash? Yes, it would, Octo. The only negative I had from the beta was example. Can you do a trance, please? Okay. Because you couldn't dash and the walk speed for Cabal was quite low. If you were, say, 3/4 screen like this, and I blocked a Scorpion Spear, I couldn't get to him in time to punish.
Not even a spin, right?
Yeah, because even the Nomad dash, even Nomad dash for Cabal, I couldn't get a punish on a blocked spear from this range. All right. Now, if you
maybe you could do a projectile on, or not even that.
Yeah, but you know I don't like doing projectiles. I think maybe I couldn't jump. I was out of range for a jump. Yeah, so if I'm in this sort of range, Scorpion did his spear, and I tried to jump in. I wouldn't get to him in time to be able to punish him. That was my only negative from the whole of MK11. Without the dash or the run, you couldn't punish full screen lunacy. Okay.
Unless you have a teleport.
Yeah, indeed. Right, so getting back to what we were saying. Oh yeah, we're going to put $100 up for grabs. So winner takes all. There's cash tournament. Yes, please. There you go. Anyone who's in the Bulk-Kathon group is welcome to enter. We're going to put more information about it. We're looking for the 22nd of April, Monday the 22nd of April. Okay. Yeah, and it will be done in the evening because that's just the time that I get after work. Okay, and Iraklis has as well. Both of us work a little bit later on in the day than your regular 9 to 5. Iraklis is a mad scientist and part-time gynecologist, and I am part-time gynecologist.
No, I am.
And
I do private lessons and.
Oh, okay. He's a lap dance teacher. There you go.
Exactly.
Okay. Yes, please do have a look.
Crushing blow.
Crushing blow. Oh, crushing blow. Wait. Go on, do your crushing blow. There, that's going to be 50% damage. Used to do 6 a.m. till 7 p.m. Damn, Lloyd. 6 till 7. Damn. Yeah, well, I work evenings because I punch people in the head for a living. So I'm a karate instructor by trade, which means that all of my work happens to be in the evening. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Ow! I got hit by that. Right. The other thing I want to do is try and do a few more Bulk-Kathons. It will give us the chance to. Why are y'all two like this? Who? Who Blitz? Who? Which two? Real life Liu Kang. Are you? No. Liu Kang wants to be Bulk. Suddenly Bulk's. Tyler, didn't you know that? Okay, yeah. So anyway, so that's my yeah, that's why. Oh, I got hit by that. That's why. Go on, you do that one more time. You do that one more time. Go on, try it. Okay, you did it. Try again. Go on, try again. Oh, I missed it. Go on. One more time. Wow, that's a tight punish window. I'll tell you what I did do last night. I punished Cassie Cage. I punished Cassie Cage back 1-2-4. The bang bang kick. I parried the kick and then did this combo. I did the 1-1-4 combo, and with Sun God, and it was 52%. Yeah, worth doing for sure. Ow. Hey Zeke, how you doing? Great to see ya.
Welcome,
Right.
Zigzag.
There is also one more thing that I mentioned to Iraklis that I wanted to try and do with MKX before MKX dies. Yes, I punished Cassie Cage. She deserved it. Absolutely. Oh god. Hey, nice combo. Oh, missed the ender.
Bro. Again.
Yeah, I'm good, Zeke. How you doing?
Same, Zig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, there is one more thing. So we're going to do some King of the Hills. We might be able to get 3 or 4 King of the Hills in that time. And we want to do our big cash tournament at the end on the 22nd. Hopefully we can get the draws done in a way that would allow us to. By the way, there's no gap here. If I do this, there's no gap. You can't armor that. What's the other one? You can't armor this one either. Everything else, Kotal Khan is a sitting duck. You can just poke straight out of it. Yeah, so we want to do some King of the Hills. We want to do that cash tournament on the 22nd. Hopefully we can get our act together so that we can stream a bunch of matches. Yeah, it does jail, Lloyd. It jails. We can stream a bunch of matches and give the money away and do it before Tuesday. So I know we'll be starting later on a. Yeah, getting ready here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Dave, no problem. Thanks for popping in. Let's get all the matches done and hopefully not take so long doing it. And the final thing that we want to try and do, if anybody is up for doing it, because I've never done it, is team battle. Has anyone in the chat ever played an online team battle?
Anyone knows what is team battle?
Yeah, I'm guessing that if anyone has, then Lloyd is the one who has, because he's done everything.
It's because I'm in the air with all the time.
I played Team Battle a few times. Boring. Okay. If it's boring, we won't bother. I tried once, but we were so disorganized. That might be. Yeah. Daruki. You could say that, but yeah, I'll let Oxobot answer that one for you. Oh, you know many who are called Octobots. well answered, Octo. Yeah. At least 7 others. Yeah. There's 7 other people called. Round robin team battle in a party. is lit. Yeah. What I'm thinking of is to have just teams of players. I know one tournament thing you can try and do is have a team who represents one character. Example: Octobot and Iraklis play mainly Quan Chi as one of their main characters, if not the main character. Myself and Ricky Maru, we both play Kotal Khan. Okay? So, yeah, we could have a team... God, his forward walk speed is really intimidating.
Guba and Kali can play Kitana and Melina.
You want to put Goober in a team with Kali? Are you crazy?
Just saying.
Goober is an army of one. Okay, no. You've never done it. Yeah, see, I want to try it out. I want to try it out. I would like to do a team battle because we've never done it. You know? We're going to put this game away. In Discord, I've seen lots of Octobots, maybe because I was in too many servers. Yeah, you might be hallucinating, Daruki. There you go. So yeah, anyway, that, as they say, is that. Right now is a good time for us to field questions from the chat. If anyone's got, because I've not been keeping up with the chat, I've been trying to keep up with the insanity, which is casting with Iraklis. Right. Okay. Anything else you want to add, by the way, Iraklis, as well? Now's the time. I really want to learn Shinnok matchup.
I want to say about the roster.
About the who? The roster. Yes, yeah, the MK11 roster.
Everyone says that. We all have seen the leaks that there are going to be in total 28 or maybe 29 characters in the main roster.
I think
maybe 3 or 4 unlockables. Yes, he said 25. Why he said 25?
Original that's base roster 25, and then more than 30 once you've added DLC.
He didn't
say.
Go
on, keep going.
He didn't say after the DLC. After DLC, okay, it would be above 30 anyway, because it's gonna be plus 6.
Yes.
So it doesn't mean that the current roster the main roster will be 28 or 25.
I think the base roster 20. I think it's going to end up being 31, 33, something like that.
The base roster.
Yeah, the base roster he said in the interview was 25, and then you add DLC to that.
Maybe he meant without the unlockables.
No, I think it's going to be straight up 25 base roster. Yeah.
So the pictures were, or the leaks were fake, maybe?
Possibly. Yeah. By the way, everybody, I've just noticed something. That's 5% on chip. Man, this bottom 5 character is broken AF. So, hang on, what's this on? Block, please. That's not a block. 3.6. Wow. If you do this,
I tried to perfect block.
If you tried to perfect block, wrong game, dude. Right, block. If Iraklis let me do this and he was within throw range of death, I've just killed him. If he was in throw range of death, I've just killed him if I do that. Right. Okay, right, so let's get back with the chat. Where are we? Yeah. Okay. To answer Lloyd's question, I don't think you ever learn the Shinnok matchup. I think he's meant to be broken.
He's an elder god, it's...
Yeah. Imposter Shinnok, yeah, at one point, most S tier character in the game. Right. Shao Kahn was not considered DLC, if I interpret it correctly. I think Tyler might be right. He's only player. No, in the same way as Goro was a pre-order bonus for MKX. So I think everyone will be able to play Goro eventually. Ninjutsu against Shinnok. Okay, I'll pick up a ninjutsu. That's why you have horses, duh. Shao Kahn's pre-order exclusive. Gonna main chainsaw interactable. I tried so hard for 3 days to get the close range chainsaw animation. You know, when you pick up the chainsaw, they're going, and you just see it go through their ribs. I tried for 3 days and I couldn't get it. Because I think if you were slightly away if you were further than block range, further than throw range, then it turned it into a projectile, like picking up a barrel or something in MKX. You're gonna main Liu Kang. Oh, Kung Lao. Yeah, Kung Lao looks really good. Kung Lao looks really... I'll tell you who I'm really excited about, if anyone's interested, is I'm excited to play, obviously, the big green dude, who is now apparently blue. Didn't know what that was about. Big green dude has become blue, it's official. And Jax, which just... I love the way they describe Jax. Basically, every time he punches you, his arms heat up and does more damage to every time he does a punch.
The variation though.
No, it was universal. So Jax's metal arms. Brick Green Dude Blitz is Kotal Khan. Oh, you're dead. Oh, oops. So Jax's metal arms heated up every time he punched you. Now just think about that, chat. For those of you who know this game, every time Jax punches you, he gets a damage buff, and he gets access to better moves and a projectile. Okay? You need your daddy Tor again. Yeah, I think maybe Tor is in it. I'm not sure.
Tor's in.
Tor's in. Okay, that's respectable. So every time, just think about Jax as a character, as an actual entity. He only kicks you very occasionally to allow him to punch you more. To anyone who's played, and I know Lloyd plays Jax, he only very occasionally kicks you so he can hit you low, or overhead, so he can do more punching. Okay?
Yeah,
so basically, Jax is always powering up. The zoning in the game, as we've already explained, is not really that big a problem. Even if you do get caught full screen, you can perfect block. You flawless block it, and you don't take any damage. And the recovery is like I'm showing now. Literally, that's it. You're recovered. 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 You can move on. Recover. Move on. Recovered. Move on. So you don't get caught full screen. You can still duck and move against most projectiles.
Yeah,
but flawless blocking
it's not as annoying some people say it is. When you play you will see it.
Yeah, no. I'll tell you, I lost a bunch of rounds trying to learn the timing for flawless block, because if Iraklis does a skull, for example, I would try to flawless block and just get hit, or I would do it too early and just block, and I'm taking the chip damage. But if you flawless block it, then you would take no chip damage and you could move much faster. I mean, you had time to move more quickly. Right, what did Tyler say? One of the most interesting character designs. Yes, I was really turned on by Ferritor when I first saw this game. Watching Biohazard play, actually, and then I tried to pick up Ferritor, Ruthless Ferritor, and I just couldn't make it work. I didn't have the execution I do now, basically. So I think maybe if I had another shot at it, I might be able to get a Tor going. Yeah, but right now, no. he was insane. Yeah. Oh, you're dead. There you go. Isn't Goro dead? Goro's dead. Goro is deader than dead, and I couldn't be happier. There's literally bulk with any of us. What's that? What's that, Blitz?
Okay, about the roster,
your
I want to
first name
say...
was Bo Raicho. It's okay, Mr. Daruki. I'm sure you are an okay person, deep down. Right. Goro is always alive and out in our hearts. Just scroll up a bit, Bulk. Okay. Okay, I'll just scroll up. Who said what? Big man literally swinging a little brat like a nail bat with an attitude. Yeah. I don't need a nail bat. Right. Many have died and yet come back to MK11. This is true. Ronin Takeda. Okay, so where are we? What did you do? You went from Borai to Sector to Ronin. Yeah, and for people who don't know, Lloyd's first main was Kotal Khan, which means that...
Khan, yes.
And if anyone whose main is Kotal Khan, they are someone you can trust. You can trust them with your teenage daughter. For sure. Let's see how many forward 2s I can get in here. You can get 4 forward 2s in. Did you know that?
Good.
Right, ready? You have to clip the first forward 2 on the apex of the thing. Right. Try and get an NJP. So you can get 4 forward 2s in. If you get this one, if you get the corner one, but being online, I don't know if it's going to allow you to do it. This is why I never do 3 forward 2 combos online. If anyone notices that, I always do this, and then 1, and then forward 2. Forward 2, stand 1, because it's just easier to connect. And you get 40% damage, or whatever it is with Sun God, a little bit more with Sun God. Let's not push it that far, Bulk. What did I push this time? Stevie Grant, your first main was Liu Kang, Reptile, Melina. And then third era, Tanya Darius Kai.
Darius Kai. Kai is from MK4 first introduced, and
right.
Darius in Deception.
Oh, okay. Oh, 3D era. Tanya,
yes.
Darius, and Kai. I think I remember Kai. Alright.
Today no pre-games because I didn't have the time to go to the supermarket.
Darius was like a chopper. Fantastic. And welcome there, Stevie Grant. Who did I play?
I want to say something about the roster.
Yeah, sorry, we never got to... Please do, go ahead. The mic is yours.
The roster, okay, let's suppose it's 25 plus, let's suppose the leaks are true and Melina and Samsung is in, okay. Melina and Sinok are in, okay. Samsung is in, okay, we know the other characters. I think the only very important looking characters, MK always needs a big character.
Yes.
It has to have, a Shokan or something like that.
Like a Goro, or a Kintaro, or a Motaro, something like that.
Or Motaro, yes, or Onaga, I don't know, or Moloch, or Blaze, whatever.
Yes.
But it needs to have a big character. Preferably has to look like a monster a bit. Also, the game needs Reptile because it's way too big a name to be left out, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
You cannot have Mortal Kombat without Reptile.
Just 1 second. Lloyd,
Yes.
if Lloyd is saying he's lost, what we're saying, what Iraklis is saying is these are the names and characters that have been revealed in the base roster. And Iraklis is now explaining all of the characters who are not in the base roster that should be in the base roster. Is that why you're saying now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the game needs desperately a big character, and I think Ed Boon had said in the past that we are going to have a return of a big character. And it needs some characters like Reptile, Milena maybe, okay. In my opinion, Quan Chi, okay. Shinnok may look a bit like Quan Chi, but Quan Chi is very unique. I think he has to be in the game. Anyway, even if he's not, I think Reptile is very important.
No, I see where you're coming from there. I see where you're coming from.
Also, the game needs some cyborgs. At least one. At least one cyborg. In my opinion, 2 at least.
Okay, yep.
Cyrax and Sector, or Triborg anyway.
Wasn't it originally Cyrax and Sector? I think they were the original ones.
Originally, yes.
Cyrax and Sector in MK3.
And Smoke,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
If they have all this, okay, someone in the chat said about Collector, Tyler, I think.
But I think the Collector is smaller than... He's just a regular dude size, just with 4 arms.
Exactly, he's a monster, an ugly monster, in a bad way. And he's small. He's not big. He's not like Motaro or Kintaro or Goro.
Yeah.
We have Shao Kahn, we have Kotal Kahn, Emperors, we have winners like Liu Kang and Raiden and Cassie Cage.
Yeah. Like
okay.
me, Blitz, just regular dude sized. Yeah.
We have Johnny Cage that, helps, attracts, people who watch the MK trailers. Yes, he's funny and catchy.
Okay.
We have big names, okay, very good names, but I think it will be better if a few, 3 or 4 characters were in also.
I think you raise a few points there, and you're talking about legacy characters who are missed.
Yes.
I think we have no Noob. Yeah, we got Noob, and what we didn't have in MKX was Noob Cybot. That's a big character to the franchise who's not in this game, but is definitely going to be in the next one. For example.
Yes.
Big Body. Yeah, I think MK needs to have a massive boss character that you can't play. Letting everybody play Goro was a bad plan. Because either you make Goro impotent, or you have an incredibly insane, overpowered character. And what did we get? Yeah, we got Goro. Hey Jay, how you going? Jay, I hope you caught the news about the tournament. But yeah, Kronika you can't play. Maybe she's going to be badass. Maybe she turns a bit bigger. I don't know. I heard that Kronika was going to be higher status and more powerful than an elder god.
Yes.
Head out, my friends. Yeah. By the way, I did notice it scrolling up, but I didn't want to be rude and interrupt Iraklis. Lloyd is going to head on and start his stream. So if anybody fancies popping on over there, please do. And in the meantime, Lloyd, for you, ciao for now, and good luck with your stream. Right. Okay, so sorry, please carry on. The big bodies. We were talking about big bodies.
Yeah. Okay. Almost. Wait a minute. Mortal Kombat 1. It had Goro. Okay.
But you couldn't play him.
2. Okay. You couldn't. But
this is what I'm saying. You had the big bodies, but you couldn't play them. Motaro. Which was the centaur? Was it Kintaro?
Motaro.
Motaro was projectile invulnerable and had an unreactable telestomp and would do half-life damage with a single hit. Thankfully, no one could play with him. Okay.
Well, I would be okay with this.
Yeah, you're okay with that.
If it was a boss, but there has to be a boss in the tower. A boss, I mean a sub-boss who is bulky, you know? Big.
We've had enough in the chat about bulky. Kronika. Okay.
We need to have also... Okay, I think Quan Chi and Kenshi are big casualties. But if Shinnok is in the game... Okay, Quan Chi and Shinnok look a bit alike, a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they are both like white to grey in the color. They are both like sorcery types and dark characters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I think, yeah, Reptile is the biggest. You have to have the Reptile. My opinion.
Reptile, when was he? He was first in MK2, wasn't it?
MK1.
Well, he was a non-playable, wasn't he? He was a
non-playable. Yes.
You'd have him as an odd match. Yeah. Okay. No, yeah. Reptile. He's been in every single Mortal Kombat game.
Reptile has been in. Well, I think. There was no Reptile in Deception and DC Universe.
Okay, just to answer Stevie Grant, Kronika. I don't know yet how to pronounce Kronika or Kronika because I've heard two ways of doing
both,
it. And
yes.
Yeah, one YouTuber went on and said. He was corrected at the MK11 reveal by the developers who said, no, it's not Kronika, it's Kronika. That being said, I heard Ed Boon yesterday say Kronika.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. All I can say is, time will tell. You see what I did there? Anyone? Yeah, no one? Time will tell. No?
I see.
Oh, come on, people. Come on. Okay. I'm just messing. Leatherface and Kung Lao. Where are we now? Oh my gosh.
Kronika is the only being that is above Elder Gods.
Yes, that's right.
So far. But it was another being also. But people don't know it.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's one being.
Yeah.
If you see the story, before everything, there was, you know, the one being and the Elder Gods. The one being wanted to, you know, he was feeding on the Elder Gods. And anyway, the Elder Gods stopped one being and they separated its you know, consciousness in all the main realms. The main realms are Earth Realm, Outworld, Edenia, Order Realm, Chaos Realm and Nether Realm.
Is that all the realms? So I remember Ed Boon was asked that question yesterday. And
there are many realms.
Oh, okay.
He said he didn't say Outworld.
He didn't say Outworld. How could he miss Outworld?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
There
so,
are more realms.
So,
but yes.
Did you write down who is in the leaked roster? Or did you write down who's missing? I know you've sent me messages in the past of who's missing that probably have more historical significance to the Mortal Kombat franchise than, like, Kung Jin.
Yeah, I think, as I said,
quick.
Some characters have to be in it.
Yes. Do you remember which ones
and
they
some
are?
Characters, Reptile, of course, in my opinion, Quan Chi and Kenshi have to be in it. Cyborgs, or Triborg. And at least Shokan or a big character. Even if it's not if he's not playable, it's okay. But in my opinion, other characters missing too, like Sindel.
Yes, Sindel.
She was very unique.
Yes.
Okay, I could say Onaga too, because he tends to be forgotten now.
Yeah, because he was in the main 3D one, which
yes,
yeah.
He was the first
Rain, Reptile,
Outworld
Smoke.
Emperor.
Okay, Stevie Grant has come through with the list that you've sent me before. Rain, Reptile, Smoke, Cyrax, Sector, Goro, Shiva, Shinnok, Melina, Tanya, Quan Chi, Kenshi, Sindel, Nightwolf, Striker. Yes.
Striker, yes. Also, yes, Smoke.
Nightwolf would be good,
he has to be in it also.
Striker, yeah, well, but we've got Cassie, we've got guns, and we've got Jackie and Cassie who've got guns and grenades and stuff, and Cassie's got the nightstick. So, I don't know, do we need Striker? Is that
I don't think we need Striker, but I think he will be in because John Cena posted in his Instagram Striker's photo. He did not he didn't do that for no reason.
Okay. I don't follow John Cena or any popular culture. Why does everyone hate Striker? He was your main in MK9. I never played MK9, Ziga. All I remember from Striker was a very chubby looking dude in MK3. He was the chubby dude in MK3. Do you remember that, Iraklis? So you had all these, because MK2 and MK3, MK1, they used real capture video of people, and Liu Kang was ripped, and Sonya was fit, and Kung Lao was very slim, very athletic Chinese chap, probably from California, it was probably Vietnamese, but whatever. And then Striker came in MK3, and he was quite chubby. He looked like a shopping mall cop. He was all I remember of Striker is he was the chubby dude who I never picked in MK3.
Cabal also is supposed to be a cop. He was a cop. No, not chubby, but he was a cop.
Do you want to know what my custom variation name was for Cabal in MK11?
What was?
My custom variation name. Do you want to know what it was?
Yeah. What? What was the name?
It was Sick Burn, dude. People think Striker is just boring. You have this game full of crazy ninjas, monsters, sorcerers, and then there's a cop. A rent-a-cop, Ziga. A mall cop, yeah. I think that's what it is. I know for me personally, I'm not one of the younger kids nowadays who have zero attachment to characters. Iraklis and I both are the same in this respect. I think a lot of the people in chat are the same, where we don't just pick what's broken and what's regarded top tier back in MK2, MK3, Street Fighter 2, there wasn't any such thing as who's top tier. You just picked the person that you liked. But Kano is just a thug.
Yeah, because in the end of the day, you play versus your friends in the past. I mean,
absolutely, yeah. Now I like physically badass dudes or
like one too.
Really?
What?
Physically badass like Quan Chi. Oh my god. So I was a Guile main, but I played everybody in Street Fighter 2. But mainly, I liked playing with Guile. Although I played everybody. I liked playing with Guile because he looked badass and he had like 6-hit re-dizzy combo. So yeah, I liked playing with Guile. In Mortal Kombat 2, I liked playing... Sorry, go on.
Uploaded.
What's uploaded?
You have uploaded some games.
Yeah, I've got some Guile. And eventually,
yeah.
I'm going to get back and do some vintage Street Fighter stuff for the channel. You gotta like the character you play with, right? Yes, Blitz. Yes, absolutely. What I do is I go for aesthetic first. So I like Guile and Ryu and whatever. I like the Street Fighter characters. MK2, I liked Kitana. Who else in MK2? I think I literally just liked Kitana in MK2. Like the look-wise.
In MK2, I liked Baraka very much.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he looked. I liked the way Kitana looked, but I didn't get on with the way all of the other people looked. You know why? Because they were real people.
Why? Yes.
They were real people, and they weren't bigger than life, like Kotal Khan is here on screen. He's bigger than a real person, so to speak. Yeah? Sure, look how they look. Great. Yeah, exactly. And then in this game, Tekken, I'm a Kazuya main. So I play mainly Kazuya, and nowadays Steve Fox. I'm a Steve. I like Steve. I like the boxer Steve. And then Kotal Khan. So I like the way they look, and then I have to have a look and see how they play, and I'll have to like the way they play, and I have to like the way they build up damage. You're Miguel in Tekken. Oh, sweet. Respect that. Yeah, Miguel's badass. I like that. Yeah, Tyler's got it right. They have to first like the way they look. If I have to play this character for hours and hours on end, then I don't want to look at them and be physically repulsed.
Yes. Like who in MKX?
In MKX.
Who do you look at?
Let me have a look. If I do this, it isn't going to go blue screen, is it? Right. Okay. MKX. Right. I think I would play Alien. I don't like Leatherface. I don't like Jason. I love Predator. So Predator, yes. No. Shinnok, no. Kung Lao, no. No. Kano, maybe. Johnny, no. Sonya, no. Kenshi, no. Aaron Black, maybe. 50-50 on Aaron Black. Liu Kang, definitely no way. Kitana, for sure. In there like swimwear. Scorpion, no way. Just because he's Scorpion. I think he looks pretty sick, but just because he's Scorpion. Ermac, not a chance in hell. He looks like a discount Slipknot fan. Kotal Khan, for sure, my favourite. Reptile, no. Oh, but there's a timer on this? Sodding ruddy heck. Alright. Sub-Zero, no. Oh man, that's going to throw us back.
By the way,
Bulk loves Goro, I know it. Dragunov would not be normally a kind of guy. I've tried with Dragunov, I just don't like the way he looks. If he had a different costume, I might think about it. But the base costume, I'm not really a fan of. Right, let's play a select again. Yeah, okay, right, there we go. Yeah, Bayek Dosan and Hoang. Sub-Zero, no, because he is Sub-Zero for the same reasons as Scorpion. Melina, I didn't. She was like 50-50 in MK2, so maybe. Reptile, not a chance. Hell, Ferritor, yes, I would get behind that. Devourer, not a chance in hell. I kinda like Takeda because he's got totally not a lightsaber dude. Yeah. If I never saw that variation, I wouldn't go near Takeda. Cassie, no way. Raiden, not a chance. Ridiculous hat. Try-hard costume. Quan Chi, no. Ridiculous 80s, ridiculous 80s death metal wannabe.
But he's badass. He's the best looking character in the game, easily, in my opinion.
Jackie Briggs was my second character I played. Kung Jin, no way, does nothing for me. Kung Jin does absolutely nothing for me. And then he prances about with his stick. He prances around with his walking stick and his silly headgear. No, not for me. No, thank you. Right. I swear it gave us less time on that one. Right, where are we? Goro. No. Tremor. 50-50. I did used to play Crystalline Tremor.
Okay.
Yeah. So the characters I used first were Predator, Jackie Briggs, Crystalline Tremor. Tanya. Yes, I would use Tanya. If I needed to, I would use Tanya.
Now you're judging gameplay-wise, or just
on looks?
How they look?
On how they look.
On looks, okay.
Yeah. Bo Raicho.
Okay.
No way. For the same reason I wouldn't pick Striker. You don't pick a chubby fighter, okay? And the Borgs. I think I like the way they designed the Borgs in this game. I think they're a lot better than remember the massive helmets they used to have? Yeah,
in the 90s.
Yes, the massive helmets. Yeah, no, they didn't work for me then, because they were just clearly men in plastic suits with a big helmet.
They were, man.
Yeah, they were just men in plastic suits with a big helmet. They're like Power Rangers, so yeah. Right. Oh, can you meter burn that? Oh, I pressed my interaction button to try and meter burn that. God. Oh. Right, how do you do Skydrop? Oh no, that's fade out, okay. It's got to be something with kick. I know it's something with kick because yeah, you go. Oop, let's try again. Oh. Ow. Fine. Ow. Damn, Bulk dislike 80% of fighters. Yeah, I do. I'm much more picky nowadays, if I'm honest. When I was playing Tekken 2 with my mate, or Tekken 3, then we would play first to 100, random select. So we would play the entire roster, and we loved it. And that was like our afternoon and early evening after school. Oh, it's back one. Oh, okay, that's how you do the overhead.
My favorite character after Quan Chi was always Sub-Zero, the truth is. But he's so, mainstream, like Scorpion. And that's why I don't want to main him.
Yeah, I agree. So, people have chimed in. Octobot only likes 4. Blitz only likes 2. Ziga only likes 3. I think Zigas are Goro, Reptile, and someone else broken.
The Collector. He said that he likes Collector.
Melina and Goro. Okay. Octobot. I reckon. What is it? Shinnok. Quan Chi and
Reptile, he said.
Reptile,
I think.
Is that right?
His third, yes.
Go on, don't be so coy, people.
His favorite is Shang
Quan
Tsung.
Chi is a wannabe Kratos, annoying little brother. cut price Kratos.
I don't like Jesus. Kratos.
Third one I like is Jason. Okay. Okay. Alright, Jason likes Jason. Okay.
And Octobot likes Shang-Tsung.
Miguel punched me right in the heart and laughed. Okay, alright. Fantastic. So, yeah, geez, where did we go with that? Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know, the character designs, for me, I mean, that's the roster from, I think that, I was going to say Quan Chi then. I think Iraklis has got a point in that there are characters who are very clearly missing from the roster in MK11 that there's a really good argument to put them in. Really, really good argument. I think the Triborgs, like the Cyborgs, I think that's one, for sure. You can have a game without Noob Cybot, but these Triborgs, they've become like a staple, haven't they?
Exactly.
From the days,
they are too unique to be left out.
From the days of when you could get your mate on MK3 who didn't know how to play the game and say, yeah, I will beat you blindfolded with my hands behind my back. Do you remember that? And you'd pick Sector and just do Teleport Punch for the whole match. Teleport Punch, and did he have Homing Rocket then? I think he had Homing Rocket.
And Mortal Kombat Gold, which was MK4, enhanced. You could do teleport, back to teleport, and just a combo with teleports. Yes. It was broken.
Yes.
Anyway,
and this is characters. I think for me, Mortal Kombat was unique because, okay, no problem, Octo, it is late where you are, so ciao for now, buddy. Please do make sure you keep in touch on the chat. For me, Mortal Kombat was unique because it was the first game for me where you had projectiles and magicians and sorcerers and ninjas put in together, but the projectiles didn't cancel each other out. So from Street Fighter, Sonic Boom comes along, Hadouken comes along,
yes,
and it explodes in the middle. Yeah, it has been a pleasure.
And Killer Instinct also.
Killer Instinct also, yes, that's right. Killer Instinct also, you cancelled your projectiles, and I think that was the basis of all fighting games. And then Mortal Kombat 2, I never played 1. MK2 came along, and you're doing Liu Kang, and Kitana's throwing her fans, and you just trade. And that was a unique thing. Bulk is also unique because of its violence and gore. But back then, Ziga, it was comical. It was so over the top, and the blood was so unrealistic that it was comical, wasn't it? It was not like, it's not like playing a first-person shooter nowadays and getting kids to play that. Yeah. So I don't know, I mean, yeah, violence and gore, but then you had games like Primal Rage and Bloody Roar back then. Even
Yes.
Killer Instinct was relatively gory, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, because what was the benchmark? You had Street Fighter 2 to compare everything against, and that was all very friendly and safe. Right. Absolute favourite in the game, I mean, but absolute favourite is Noob. Ah, interesting. She likes her ninjas very ninja-y. Very mysteriously ninja-y. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, Mortal Kombat to me, I think I agree with Iraklis. It needs to have a big body as a sub-boss that you can't play, is my point. I think you should not be
Except
able to
Zigger.
play.
Zigger can play it.
I think if you're allowed to play them, then they should only have 4 moves in their entire command list, and you should be able to counter them, and you should also have to, I think you have to pay maybe like $5 every time you do an online match with this broken character. Yes, I think you should be taxed. I think you should be taxed for using the sub-boss. for sure.
Like the easy fatalities. You have to...
Yeah, just hook it straight up to your PayPal, and every time Ziga picks Goro, he has to pay $5. Okay? Yeah, I think that's the answer. So you can have have your massive body sub boss in the game, your broken sub boss in the game, and if you have to play with them, you have to pay $5 every time you use them online. What does everyone think about that? Is that an idea?
But we established that it has to be in the towers as a sub boss.
Yes, it has to be
right?
a sub boss. Yes. Yeah. So in the regular tower has to be the sub boss. I would vote for that law to be taxes for the annoying ass big dudes. No, Ziga, it goes up $1 every time the character gets bigger. So Goro's like $2, and then Kintaro is like $4, and Motaro is like $6 or something like that.
Kotal is big.
Hey.
Kotal is pretty big.
Hey, steady on. He is so bottom tier, I should get paid every time I pick him, frankly. That's the truth. I should get danger money for picking Kotal Khan. Come on, to beat Kotal Khan, people, $2 Bulk, no excuses. Alright, to beat Kotal Khan, and I'll show you on my controller, yeah? All you have to do is press this, this, and block. That is literally all you have to do.
But you
great.
go completely insane, though.
Oh, I go completely insane, because what else have I got, you know? You know, what else can I do?
You have the pizza. Pizza is powerful.
Pizza is love, people. No. Goro has no nipples, it's not fair. No, I think Kotal Khan is so low tier in this game, I ought to be paid to bring him out. Simple as that. Does this combo? No, that's not a natural combo, is it? Oh, it is a combo. Oh my god.
This is a combo.
You can do triple overhead with Sector, with Smoke. So if I did jump in 1, oh, that doesn't combo, that's why. Maybe jump in 2. I know it's a bit late in the game to be labbing. That is a combo. You can do triple overhead with Smoke. I didn't know that. MK11 Kotal looks very OP though. Yeah, he does. He does. I didn't get to mention this in the stream when everyone was watching, unfortunately. But Kotal Khan wakes up in the morning and pees damage buffs. He does. He's got parry, which buffs your damage. He's got Sun, which buffs your damage and injures your opponent. Well, I mean, it injures your opponent and therefore buffs the damage. He's got totems, which you can stack, which buff the damage. And every time he does his command grab, it buffs his damage. So Kotal Khan, in the same way as in this game, Tremor wakes up in the morning and pees brutalities. Kotal Khan wakes up in the morning and literally pees damage buffs out of thin air. So what have people got to say about that? In a game where Cabal has 50% combos, 43%, 45% combos with a complete numpty like me on control. Oh, how do you do this one? That's it. Yeah. I thought it was back 3, down 4, up 4, isn't it? Or is it up 3? Oh, it's okay. 3, 4. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. Right, I think chat's either frozen or everyone's died. Very simple. Oh, chat frozen. No. Okay. All right.
So we were saying that the game needs a big character as a sub-boss, not playable, maybe.
Yeah,
okay.
I think they should bring back non-playable characters. That I think they
Like
should bring that
Kronika.
back. Like
Kronika will be-
Kronika. I mean,
Yes.
we'll have to. Yeah, okay. Maybe Kronika is the big body that we secretly deserve but don't really want.
Maybe she gets big like Cetrion.
Maybe. That was such a great. That was such a funny. That was such a funny fatality.
Total.
Yeah.
She's well, like Galactus.
Galactus.
The size of a planet. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Chat and Iraklis, buddy, we have been on air for 2 hours now. What do you say we wrap things up? Unless there's anything else you want to say.
What else? Okay, I don't have anything else to add, I think.
Okay, well... Go on.
Just, no. Say what you want to say.
Well, I didn't have anything to say. I don't know if this is coming across on the camera, but I'm pretty tired. Pretty tired at the moment. It's 2 in the morning here.
Oh, nice head.
Yeah, I feel your Blitz. It's pretty late here too. So, yeah. Anyway, it's been fun. That, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, was our first podcast, Bulk-Kast, if you will. Yeah, that's what Iraklis wanted to call it. Liu Kang going to be S tier in MK11. He has always been overpowered. Yeah. What they've done is they've taken Liu Kang, given him all of the stuff that he had before, and then gave him a teleport.
A 50-50 teleport.
Oh, there was one thing we didn't get to mention, but I think that'll have to save for another time, and that's about tournaments. Competitive MK11 is Bulk-Kast. Nice. Yeah. Competitive MK11 won't have custom variations.
No, it's going to have 3 variations.
Yeah, set variations. Now, I agree with that from the point of view that it's
Yes,
a
I
lot
agree
easier. It's a lot easier to balance 3 variations because they've done it in this game. You know, they haven't balanced it, because if they balanced it, then we wouldn't have Dragon's Fire or Dragon Fangs or any variation that's got dragon in it. Forget it. It's broken AF. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Maybe on Bulkathon next time we do it. Okay. Right. Anyway, Iraklis, it's been an absolute pleasure. Chat, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks for the... Yes.
No, it's nice to have someone to talk to, dude. Otherwise, I'll be sat here talking to myself.
Like you did in the second Bulkathon, right?
Oui, bonne nuit, bonne nuit.
You want to punch me so hard, right?
Yeah, no, not at all.
In the face.
Really, no, it's better that I talk to somebody rather than talking to myself, because that's how I would spend most of my day anyway. Blitz, Blitz, you've got to hit me up on PSN, Blitz. You can see my PSN tag. It's in the corner of the screen. There. It's in the corner of the screen. All right, just send a message to me on PSN, and I'll tell you what you have to do for that. Okay? Or Iraklis. Even send a message to Iraklis, and he'll tell you what to do with that. Okay?
Yeah, gimme.
Yeah, but reach out to somebody through the medium of communication. Yeah. There's a few things. Basically, we've got to copy and paste your YouTube URLs or whatever. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, people. It's been great. I know, not everyone's here that was here earlier, but I think we got all the information out there. GG's, everybody, in the games that we didn't play. Ciao for now.